Hello, everybody. I'm Nigel Hickey. Today, I'm going to tell you a little story that's non-technical. First, I'll introduce myself. Again, I'm Nigel, infrastructure administrator out in Houston, Texas. About 16 years experience in IT. I'm also a member of the Houston VMworld steering committee, vExpert this year, first time, so it's pretty cool. VCA, yep, picked up those while I had the chance. You can find me on Twitter and also on my blog at nigelhickey.com. So my familiar story is being pigeonholed into a job that just drove me into the ground so much that I considered quitting IT altogether. You know, I was in a position as a sysadmin where I wasn't allowed to, think outside the box. Just keep pushing the button, make sure the server's up and running. How dare you step away for lunch? That's been down for 16 seconds. You didn't know that? So there was no real opportunity to move out of that. It was kind of like stuck in a box. It worked out that in the beginning, it was really cool. I really enjoyed the job. I learned some new technology. And then it kept getting forced into that hole. And, don't look at the stuff online. Just stick to the new stuff that we have. Don't look outside and try to think outside that box. So that was really hard for me. And it just made life at that job just become very hard and difficult. And like I said, just wanted to move on and not do anything. So I was kind of unsure, which way I should, deal with this. Just be quiet, shut up, deal with it. Start writing my resume. Who wants to write a resume over again? I mean, seriously, like 6 years was my resume age. So go back to school. I mean, yeah, okay, go back to school was what I wanted to do, but they weren't going to help pay for that. Going postal, I know you guys are laughing at that. You see it up on the screen. It was an option. I mean, let's be honest. We work in IT, so sometimes that happens. And I really did consider giving up IT altogether. I loved IT. I've been in the industry for quite a while. I just was like, what, if this is what it's going to be like, I need an escape. And, music or, do something crazy. I even considered the Subway sandwich artist because honestly, like what's the worst thing that can happen? You run out of pepper jack cheese. I mean, seriously, your day is over. Just quit, peace out, get out of there. I also worried, if I went to Subway, I could totally end up like this dude here, but, I'm like, that's probably better than what I was doing. So eventually I got approached by a company, NSA, out in Houston, not the cool NSA, National Specialty Alloys. It took about 3 months, I would say, of interviewing. And even in the first intro from the headhunter, I kind of blew it off. He's like, let's have some coffee. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. It ended up working out really well. We had this conversation, what they wanted, what they were looking for. I was going to be able to take over a network, some infrastructure that was just badly designed, a lot of DHCP and DNS issues that just got out of control. Started off with a small subnet, got crazy. You know how that goes. It just wasn't a great situation. I was still on that road of skepticism. Is this going to work out for me? Are they really going to care about me? Because I'll still go back to Subway, right? My wife wasn't happy about that. Salary change, Subway, IT. So I had to, keep moving on, right? So eventually, within that 3-month span, I got offered the job. I took the job right away. There was some great opportunity. Over that 3 months, I learned more about the company and what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to be the best at what I could do. They wanted to send me to training if I needed training. It didn't matter if that was, San Francisco, Seattle, somewhere, away from Houston. They were okay with sending me somewhere else to get the knowledge to help them, have a good sysadmin. So that really did change my outlook, a new outlook on life, at home. I have to be honest that I was not a cool person to hang out with at home. My family wasn't really happy with me because I wasn't happy with work. So, we're really in this for the quality of life, right? We're trying to keep our families involved. We want to have time for our families as well as support our companies. So I just was all the time company, drilling me, beating me down, and that was just coming back to home. And it really wasn't, a good outlook. So the job made the family happy also. So I couldn't wait to get back to the office, tell everybody, I'm like, yeah, you're cool, peace out. So no, that didn't really happen that way, but I wish it did. So when I got there, I did a couple things right off the bat. They had no ticketing. Everybody was just stopping at the door saying, hey, come fix my stuff. So we put Spiceworks in for help desk ticketing. Took back the network. A lot of stuff was being shared. DHCP was set up incorrectly. Some things were static. People's machines started becoming print servers, and print servers started becoming printers, and things were just out of control. Tamed some wild print servers as well as users. You know how that goes. Kind of brought those into having a proper policy for requesting service or requesting hardware. We moved from terminal services solution to a small view environment, and that kind of got me into VMware and my certification path. And it was real good because they did send me to my ICM classes and paid for that. So I really appreciate them for that. So definitely a better quality of life. And the reasons why I didn't quit IT, right? I finally found that job that I feel that I'm really happy here. I can see myself growing and moving into management and kind of helping others understand what I do and grow the business as well as just grow IT. Management definitely trusted my skills. If I had an opinion before, it was kind of squashed. They're listening to me, so I actually have, feel good, like, wow, they listen to me. I didn't just do this stuff for 16 years and not know what I was talking about. So, and building skills, like I said, my family enjoys me again, thank God. So, I mean, that's really what we're doing this for. I mean, I'm really in it for, the technology, the family that we have here at, the VMware communities and the VMworld. It's my first time here. It's been pretty awesome, and I definitely see the camaraderie of everybody. So it's nice to have family atmosphere, and I enjoy that. So, I mean, that's really who I do this for, is my family. So it's my family up there, got a bunch of kids. That's what I'm working for. That's totally what I'm here for, and 100%. So. And that's that. That's my quick little story. Catch me on Twitter, Facebook. No. Thanks, guys.